29. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, 11 through 14. But I want you to highlight number 11. In the book of Hebrews. Nobody brewing no coffee in here. That's the name of the book, Hebrews. The book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 14 to 16. I got to get you to stay in the plan. Some of us are messing up. And I'm going to say it just like the Lord tells me. I would call Sister Bianca a long time ago by this evangelist. He's a prophet. The first time she met me, I went into her house, and she said, "Oh, so you a prophet, prophesy." The Lord didn't have me to say a word. I said, "I can't do that. I have to wait if He gives me something to say." So then, as she was talking to somebody else, the Lord had me looking through the house, just sitting there, and I'm looking, and I see all this stuff going on, the fighting, I see all this stuff. And so I started to speak, and so up the middle of the conversation, I started telling her, I know one thing, you and your husband need to stop fighting right there. I see all that stuff going on. I didn't even know she was married. And she said, "Enough of that! Stop!" I mean, I ain't never had nobody respond to me like that. So later on, she told me, "You are truly a prophet. It's just that you were cut. You were getting to things that really hurt that I'm battling with." And so I told her that things going to turn around for her and her husband, and they're still making it. They're still doing really good. They go through their little thing, you know, I can see it, but they're beautiful. What I love about them, they are sold out. They got their own understanding, but they're sold out. They would do anything. They're like, matter of fact, they're like you and your husband. Y'all on that block is getting people in to help them. See, people got to understand, people of God is not always in the Bible. People of God is in the heart. Y'all understand that? Let's get an understanding. Because people like preachers can be in the Bible and still spit on you, still walk by you and not give you nothing. You know? But here it is, they here. So one day she called me after I got ordained to be a pastor. She still was calling me prophet. Every time she go out of town, she always call me. She said, "I need you to pray for me." I said, "I'm driving. I need you to pray right now. I don't care if you got to pull over. Pray." Okay. So this time she called me, she said, "I can no longer call you a prophet." I said, "Why?" You know, she said, "Because the Lord said your heart is changing. Your heart now is more for the people, and you won't be bold to tell them what's going on even when you see it. You won't get too deep in their business even when you see it." So here I am. I battle with that because there are times I see stuff. And there are times me and my wife talks about what's going on in the individual that we see. And she gets dreams. She's a dreamer. I don't get dreams like that. And there's others in here get dreams. And y'all see things and God showing you things. Me, I operate different. I could be watching this. I could be reading. And all of a sudden I'm talking to that individual like they're actually in the room. You need to stop that right now. I told you before, don't do that. But there's nobody there. And I thought, oh my goodness, what did I just do? I'm glad nobody in here with me. But he had put me in a trance like the individually. So he showed me things. It's very real. He may show me a dream, but there's others that dream. So anyway, I speak today to tell you there are those that I have to be bold about as an apostle. There are those that are doing things and they're careless in their walk with God. That's why I said do not tamper the plan. So when we are careless and not walking upright like we're supposed to, or put in like we're supposed to, we leave a door open for the enemy to come in. They're coming into the marriage. They're coming into They come into our finance. They come into between our children, between our relationship with whoever, that we're cool with. So we have to be careful to make sure you do not tamper the plan. And I'm going to tell you what the plan is. The book of Psalms 139, starting at 7. On the wrong page already. Yeah, there you go. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? See, this is David talking to God. This is a psalm. This is a song. This is the prophecy. This is the knowledge. He's getting revelation. If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. He's saying, Jesus, God, you just there. I can't escape you. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost part of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely that darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yeah, the darkness hideth not from you. I'm going to say you, but it say thee. But the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. For thou hast possessed my reign, R-E-I-N-S. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. Somebody said, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. Yeah. See, God has covered you when you was in your mother's womb. When you back up and it said that, for thou hast possessed my reign. It's not possessed as in taking money and collecting. It's not what this is saying. He is saying that the bones and the blood and each part of the muscles and the nerves, when you was in your mother's womb, he was making it work it together. You understand that? He has a plan here. He is making things work together according to you in your mother's womb. I will praise thee, verse 14, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelously are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. I need you to say, I will praise thee.
I will praise thee.
Come on, let me hear you say it again. I will praise thee.
I will praise thee.
You're talking this about God. Now I want you to hear you say, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I need you to say that again. For I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay, now I need you to look at God's hand, because now I need you to understand there's no mistaking you. That's the plan. What God has created, what God has done, it is good. That's the plan. The plan is, even if you were born out of wedlock, I thank God. You understand that? I thank God I was fearfully and wonderfully made. Even if I was a mistake, it wasn't set up, it wasn't planned. Y'all get what I'm saying? So even married people can say, well, wait, I think